Did you know that this and this are the same? Okay, let's backtrack. Because what do you mean a donut and a coffee cup are the same? I mean, just look at them. One of them has a cylindrical body and a handle, and the other one is just a donut. What gives? Well, topologically speaking, they are the same. Unlike Euclidean geometry, topology doesn't care about angles or distances. Because according to Lavoisier's theory of conservation, matter cannot be destroyed nor created, only transformed. That means a cube of x amount of matter can be formed to a sphere with x amount of matter. Since x stays constant, then these two shapes are the same. Of course, there are some limitations, because you cannot split, pierce, or attach any objects to shapes to make new objects. By this logic, Poincare suggested that any 3D substance without a hole is just a sphere in disguise. Sounds simple to prove, right? Right? It took about 100 years for this theory to be proven. Proposed in 1904, it wasn't until 2003 when the concept of Ricci flow and surgical theorem were used to definitively put Poincare's conjectures to rest. And it's quite easy. The equation for Ricci flow is what? Let's simple it down. Take a look at the sphere. Notice how if we were to take this dent and pull it out, the size of the sphere would decline. And as the dent's curvature increases, the length decreases, and vice versa. This could be rewritten. Because g decreases, the derivative of g is negative. And since length and curvature have an inverse relationship, that will mean that the length equals to the negative derivative of g. Using this concept in simulation, you can see how Ricci flow would smooth out surfaces by pulling and shortening until only a sphere is left. It's like stretching out a piece of crumbled paper to make it smooth. Okay, so if we were to apply Ricci flow to a sphere which has positive curvature everywhere, that will mean that the derivative of g will be negative. Therefore, the sphere will shrink to zero. Since we haven't made any physical changes that would break the rules of topology, that would mean that if we could prove a shape's measure would reach zero in finite time, then we can deductively reason that the shape was homeomorphic to a sphere. 100 years of math condensed down in a simple 2 minutes. What other unsolved theories can be proved with simple reasoning?